Hey, what's going on, guys? You see that I'm sporting my South Africa shirt and honoring the country of South Africa, but specifically Ian Cameron, who is an activist and spends more time in the townships and helping the people in the townships of South Africa than Bheki Cele has ever dared to. Now, let me explain this. Ian Cameron is right. Bheki Cele is wrong. Okay? Now, let me explain. I've talked about it in a previous video, but for anybody else who's not sure, let me go ahead and explain it again. Okay, there was this meeting, and Bheki Cele, he's gone all across the country addressing crime issues in South Africa and what's going to be done, and he really hadn't accomplished much. And Bheki Cele has not accomplished a lot as police minister of South Africa. Let me explain. The farm murders are still out of control. The murder rate in general has gone up, not just with farmers being murdered, but with South Africans being murdered. South Africa is averaging about 67, some sources say 67, some say 68, some say 69, but not quite 70 murders a day, but they're averaging nearly 70 murders a day. The murder rate has steadily gone up. And Bheki Cele is just dresses in a pimp hat. That's basically what he wears around. Dresses like a gangster when he's supposed to be minister of police. And then Ian Cameron raised some legitimate questions. He said that there have been people that have came to him, his organization, not Action SA, the political party. It's a different civic organization. But it's a civil rights organization, but they do help do crime prevention as well. Found that. Listening to interviews, found that out about. And Ian Cameron's organization, it's not Action SA, the political party. I believe it's called Action Strong SA or something. I forget, excuse my forgetfulness, but I forget the name of Ian Cameron's civic organization. But I do know they do amazing work. And let me explain how I know this. Because there have been people in Khayelitsha, which is a very crime-ridden area in Cape Town. It's a very crime-ridden township. And they have came to him and his organization because the South African Police Services as not having the proper equipment or the proper response to the family members being murdered. So they're going to Ian Cameron's organization to try to help out. And the main thing that Ian Cameron's organization deals with is gender-based violence. And the conviction rate in South Africa for gender-based violence is like at 5%. It's very, very low. And he addressed those issues with Bheki Cele. He addressed how under his leadership, the South African Police Service has gone down in quality. They have not done a good job under his leadership protecting the people. The murder rate's out of control. The gender-based violence is out of control in South Africa. Well, Bheki Cele went and basically hinted that Ian Cameron was racist just because Ian Cameron dared criticize Bheki Cele. And Bheki Cele said that he suffered during apartheid, that he fought for human rights, he served time in Robben Island. But Bheki Cele did not address the question of the current issues in South Africa, the current crime issues, the current violence issues, and then ordered the South African Police Services to escort Ian Cameron out of there, and yelling to Ian Cameron to shut up, and it's on camera. And Ian Cameron does need to file charges, and he has against Bheki Cele for unlawful arrest, unlawful removal, because Ian Cameron respectfully answered a question to a public official, and Bheki Cele lost his ever-living mind. He just went nuts. He does not have the mental stability to be minister of police, much less any other government position, especially minister of police. So I hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.